What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Slime Quest TV. We're not going fishing today, but we're sitting in the basement here getting ready to trick out the little ice shack. The season's upon us, and we're going to trick her out here with these LED light strips down to a little 12-volt battery. We're going to be able to fish all night with little energy, and it's going to make cleaning up at night and fishing at night so much better when you can actually see. So stick with us. We're going step by step on this week on Slime Quest. Alright guys, first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get an approximate length of what I need. I'm going to start with the strip right here. I'm going to work my way up and over this top bar and then down to the other side right over on the I'm going to angle this stuff towards the front at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to follow that 45-degree angle towards the front so it's shining right down at our hole and not in our eyes. So that's one thing you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and get this baby up here. I'm going to take off these little velcros here, and we're going to get it stuck up there. Alright guys, first thing I'm going to do here is take some little alcohol strip here, and I'm going to rub it along here because it does have a sticky back on the back of this LED strip, and we want it to stick pretty good. I'm also going to use zip ties, but just get it, nice little alcohol on there, give it a nice rub where you're going to stick it. Alright guys, we got the sticky back off just a little at a time there. We're going to stick this out towards the front at a 45. So there we go guys, we got it started. We're going to just peel off a little bit more as we go. Stick it right up onto there. Alright guys, now we're coming here. I want it to stop right above here, and you can see there's a little cut strip right there. We're going to go ahead and take my razor knife back out, get right on that, cut it at that seam, and we're going to stick it right on there. I'm going to pull this down, or actually I'm going to cut it first. As easy as that. Pull the rest of that strip off, and stick it right on there. So as you can see guys, right there, that's what it is right there. It's stuck on there pretty good. We're going to go ahead and take a couple of zip ties, run a zip tie on there every 6 inches or so. Alright guys, now that we got all the zip ties on, I got one about every 6 inches on here. Go ahead and reattach these velcros here. This will help hold it in too. Step number 2, we're going to take some wire, attach these leads right here, run them down this pole to right where it collapses here, and then we're going to have it loose from here to here. And we're going to have the battery right down here in the left corner. Alright guys, actually for the power here, I got an old AC adapter that's no good anymore. I'm actually going to take this, get my trusty zip knife. I'm just going to hack both ends off, so I got 2 ends. It's got a positive and negative right on here. Label, throw that little adapter there to the side. That's just junk. I just had it sitting around. Take the other end here and cut that end off right there. So now I got some good little wire. Small duty, and it's going to do the trick. It won't take long here now. First I'm going to split these ends on here, just give them a little spread apart like that. Take my razor knife, just kind of score both sides of that. Take your nail, pop that off, got the wire lead right there. Give that a twist up, get it nice and tight. Go ahead and do the same thing the other side. Slice on one side, slice on the other side, nails, pop of that off. Alright guys, here we go. We just get 2 little pieces of electrical tape. Don't need much. You can use shrink wrap or some actual push connectors if you want to. I'm not getting all that fancy. I'm just using what I have around the house here. And there you go. Got some wires connected there. Not too hard. Actually gonna loop that around just like that. Take Attach right up in there like that. Now, we'll take another zip tie. Zip tie right down here in the bottom. Hold these connections tight. Just like that. There's the connections. We're going to run another zip tie right down here at the bottom of this pole. Alright guys, we got the top lights in. We don't have the switch installed yet, but we're going to run one more line of lights here. We're going to take it, put it right on the underneath part of this sled. I like to have it on this lip, but the seat goes on this lip and you can't get it on that front lip. So I'm going to go take a strip, go straight across here so it can shine out straight in front of the ice as well. And I'm going to have it on two separate switches. They don't have to be on at the same time because I'm not always going to have these ones on so close to the ice. So I'm going to take my little pad here, get that a good clean surface. Dry. As you can see on this LED light strips, it has another end with wires already sticking out. I don't like to solder. I'm not a good solderer when it comes to these small wires. You definitely can, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use both ends here. So I'm going to pop that right off the spool here. Just get a good judgment in length here. So I'm going to go from this one side all the way down and right there. So right here's my cutoff point. You can see where these two wires are right here. That's where you can cut. That's where you can connect more lines too if you want. Take my razor knife, pop it right on the center there, pop that off. I'm going to run it right down the base, same thing. I'm going to peel off that sticky back and get it stuck on there. Give it a good press on there, make sure it's going to hold. I know a lot of guys aren't going to want to do this, but I'm actually going to drill a couple holes in this sled around the end. So I'm going to small hole here, small hole on top, and I'm going to wrap a zip tie around. I'm going to do probably 4 or 5 going down. It's not going to damage the integrity of the sled, but I don't want these to just start slipping off. I mean, I want them to be held by something. So I'm going to get a zip tie going around there, 12 inches or so. I'm just going to like that, one right above it, just like that. Pull that bull crap out of there, run that zip tie through underneath, over the top. Like that. I have 4 spots down and we'll be good to go. Hopefully that is big enough. Just like that. Make sure that end's stuck down there. You can see that wire just goes right through the sled. Alright guys, now that I have all my LED strip lighting tacked up on my shelter and I got the wires ran through, I'm going to go ahead and strap you on my head and hook up these 2 switches right here. Alright guys, hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. I got bad lighting here in the basement, but I actually already drilled a hole here for one switch that's going to go right through here, and I'm going to drill one right next to it for the next switch right about here, and let's get to it. Got 2 switches there, got the hole there. I'm going to drill one more hole right here. You can see my wires come through for the front lights, comes down the bar for the top lights. I'm going to drill one more hole right through here. Alright, done with the drill for now. Now, take these two wires coming from the top lights. I'm going to fish these through this little hole, grab them right on the back side, pull those babies through to feed that switch. Same thing with this one here. Feed that on through. And now I'm going to wire these two switches up, run back through this same hole, and hook it right to my battery here with these little connectors right here. Go right to the top of a little Vexlar battery, and we're going to be in good shape. I'm actually going to run one more wire through this hole, back through the back side. I know it's probably hard for you guys to see with this light, but this is actually going to backfeed back to the battery. I know this seems like a lot of wires, and I'm no electrician, so this may not be right. I actually got this idea right here from my brother-in-law Pat. He's an electrician. He'd probably laugh at me right now for this janky electric work, but I guarantee you one thing, that I will get this to work. First switch, let me grab some of these little connectors. That wire is folded back. That is the power going to the actual LED strip lighting. I'm going to take my little trusty wire pliers here. Got that smashed down. That is going to be the middle. That is going to be the middle connection. Just like that. Now, this is my wire going back to the battery itself right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Fold these back. Just like so. Fold this one back. Just like so. Just to get them a little thicker. And this right here is the ground for that LED strip. And this is the ground going to the battery. Put these together. Grab one of these bad boys right here. Push it in there. Grab my pliers. Smush that baby down. That is the ground going to the battery. Just like that. And I got one more here. That is going to be the power with the white stripe going back to the battery. Just like that. And bing, bang, boom. Switch wired up. Take this switch right here and run it back through the hole just like that. Take my little nut up on top, give it a nice snug tight, and these two wires right here, I'll put connections on there, go to my battery. Top lights, done. Oh, it'd be a good idea to take the nut off there first. Alright guys, I know it's hard to see here, but I'm actually going to take that other switch, push it through that hole, get her lined up there, pop the nut on, and tighten that baby down. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do here, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but I'm actually just going to trim off a couple of these ends of wires here that I didn't have trimmed off. This is a power wire right here. We got, I'm actually going to trim this off the same length as well. Power wire here and a power wire here, the one with the white stripes. I'm going to go ahead and get those together just like so. Grab me one more of these connections, Just like that. Go ahead and crimp that guy right on there. Just like that. That's on there good. And all we have is 2 grounds right here. I gotta trim the wire off. Pull that plastic off those wires, get them exposed. I'm gonna take these 2 wires right here, run them together, grab one more of these butt connections, pop on there, just like so. And that's it. My battery's gonna sit right here, power negative, right on the little Vexor battery, and that's gonna power my lights. I am gonna take these wires, just kind of tape them up and clean them up a little bit here. Alright guys, here we have a Vexor battery. I'm gonna set it right in here just like that. The one with the white stripe is the power. Just go ahead and just push that right on there like that. Negative, go ahead and push on there just like that. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's go ahead and shut this baby up. And that's it right there guys. 2 switches, the battery, and we're good to go. Close this bad boy up. And look at that. Look at that guys. Lighten up this whole area. You seen how dark this was in here when I was trying to work. And go ahead, pop that switch off, pop that switch on, and we're good to go. I'm liking that. Bottom light, when I get a fish at the hole, you know, could fight it up right there. Clean it up, make sure you got everything off the ice, just like that. And that is pretty sweet guys. Pretty sweet. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little hack for your ice shack. You can fish out there at night with little effort, and it's really cool just to have those LED light strips on your tent like that for just dark situations. Sometimes it's so cloudy during the day that it's good to have them on during the day too. So hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. We got a bunch of videos coming out. Our actually fishing season is getting ready to air here in about 1 month, and I'm really excited for it. We got some of the best footage ever. I'm talking footage that no one else has ever captured on video before. Underwater figure 8s, sucker fish with T-bone suckers in their mouths, drone bass, drone muskies, tap water muskies, just crazy stuff coming up. So please subscribe. Thanks for all your support, and follow us. Keep on us for the next one. Thanks guys.